Hello and welcome back to Awakening to Your Story TV, the place to learn, get inspired, and be supported on the journey of life. I'm your host, author, emotional heart expert, and heart enthusiast, Alicia Hartzell. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the feeling of being cut off and the bitterness and confusion that can follow. Dear Alicia, my awakening started a few years ago, and I felt very in sync with the world around me and had lots of really amazing things happen to me. But now I feel cut off from the universe. With all of the stuff I'm reading and watching, I feel very confused, and some of the information seems inconsistent. Somewhere, someone explained it to me like, if you're drowning at sea, you still have to just go with the flow and feel happy inside. I'm feeling like the universe is unforgiving, and I'm starting to feel a little bitter. Is there any advice that you can give me on this? First, I want to say it's completely appropriate to feel confused on your path. You're not alone. That's why it's a path and not a destination. Confusion is a healthy part of learning. It's designed to help you know where to show up and where to do your work, to own and incorporate what is truth versus what was handed down and what is limiting beliefs. See, seeing and deciphering these two contradicting things, actually it takes a lot of curiosity. That's why you can actively use this phase of confusion to help you move forward on your path. This is actually the divine universe's gift to help you create ownership for your truth. Even the confusion is working for you. You're not cut off from the universe. You are just deepening your consciousness and relationship to your truth. Also, I want you to know that it's a really good thing that you're noticing the inconsistencies. That means you're awake and you're paying attention, and that's all part of being conscious, right? The things that you read and that you watch are tools to help you learn. Now, not everything is going to fit. Another part of being awake is creating ownership for your inner voice and deciphering what is a yes for you versus what is a no. It's okay if things don't fit. It doesn't necessarily make them bad. It just means that they aren't for you. All of this is up-leveling. You're stretching your capacity of heart and deepening your connection to your truth. It's good. Yes, it's work, but it's progress. Now on to this universe feeling unforgiving and the bitterness and the drowning analogy that you used. The universal divine wants you to be in alignment with your truth, ushering in your dreams and gifting the table of humanity your unique light. Now remember, what keeps you from this isn't the universal divine. It's your limiting beliefs that have been taught to you and been given to you through other people's fears. So it's not that the universe is unforgiving. It just won't bend to the lies of your limiting beliefs that you're holding on to. It's that your limiting beliefs must be broken down so that your truth can return to its rightful position. And that's the work of being awake. And let me tell you, it's increased freedom on the other side. It's totally worth it. That journey back to your truth, it's what you're about. It's what this life is about. Okay, now let's look at the bitterness and drowning. I'm going to redirect your friend's analogy to my own because I love it and I use it every day. The stream kayak principle is a great tool. That's why I created it. And you can get your hands on the Navigating the River of Life handbook on the website. It takes you through lots of in-depth exercises and walks you step by step through each principle. But for now, I want you to look at it like this. Life is a river, and that river flows in one direction, downstream. And on the river of life, every human being gets a boat, and that boat is your consciousness. When you are in your boat and aligned with the river of life, you're floating in harmony, right? You can feel it, that in-sync feeling that you had in the beginning of your awakening. Even if rapids eventually appear, everything you need to navigate to the other side is right there in your boat, in your consciousness. This is the optimal position for your life. Now there's lots and lots of ways that you might find trouble in the water. Maybe you're paddling against the current of life. Maybe it's another person and you happen to be in their boat. Maybe you don't have your boat and you're drowning, right? If you can will yourself into a place of authentic happiness while you're drowning, more power to you. Remember, we talked about what we talked about earlier. If you can discern what works for you, that's great. For me, I need a path to alignment of happiness so that I can make it feel tangible. I can't just will it, right? If I'm drowning, happiness doesn't feel authentic to me. I believe that drowning is your divinely designed opportunity to heal and broaden that capacity of heart. Drowning gives you language for your limiting beliefs. It's the ultimate volume on those limiting beliefs that keep you under the water. And if you actively participate in where you are in the river of life, you can get and are designed to get back into your boat and find your alignment with the river again. The tasks become finding your language around the limiting beliefs that are keeping you in the water. Bitterness? Now, bitterness is a side effect of not being in the optimal position and not being in your consciousness boat. And so is anxiety, depression, fatigue, fear, feelings of separation from the universal divide, and a lot of more. The side effects are good indicators for where you need to show up and do your inner work. Remember, life is happening for you, never to you. So understand that the universe is working in your favor, right? Figure out where you are on the river of life and get yourself back in your boat. Okay, until next time, know that I am holding a place of love for you, where your truth and your light, they're undeniable. For more support, information, and inspiration, join me at awakeningtoyourstory.com.